What happens when a legendary supercar dynasty reaches its ultimate evolutionary zenith? You look directly at the global grid and witness the absolute, hardcore end of an era. The officially unveiled McLaren 788HS. Let's bypass the corporate nostalgia and look strictly at the mechanical timeline. The high sport nomenclature is exceptionally rare, reserved only for the absolute apex of a series. This platform stands tall as the definitive, raw engineering bookend to the mid-engine Super Series Bloodline that first shook the segment with the 720S, evolved through the brutal 765LT, and sharpened with the 750S. As the industry faces massive, unavoidable electrification under new grid architectures, this machine marks a highly emotional, unhybridized milestone. Limited to just 200 bespoke commissions worldwide, evenly split between 100 coupes and 100 spiders by McLaren Special Operations, this isn't a simple cosmetic package. It is a calculated engineering masterpiece built for pure, high-velocity combustion violence. To understand why this Swan song commands such immense respect, we must run the clinical telemetry on the upgraded M840T powertrain matrix. This isn't just a standard engine map. McLaren has taken the iconic 4.0-liter twin-turbocharged V8 and aggressively modified its physical core. They have dropped in robust, heavy-duty forged aluminum pistons, integrated ultra-low inertia twin-scroll turbochargers, and deployed high-flow twin-fuel pumps to maintain absolute structural pressure. The results on the datasheet are staggering. The 788HS pushes out a ferocious 788 metric horsepower, or 777 American horses, alongside a relentless 800 Newton-meters of torque directly to the rear wheels via a lightning-fast 7-speed transaxle. Combined with a stripped-down dry weight of merely 1,265 kilograms, it unlocks the highest power-to-weight ratio in the history of the entire series. 0 to 100 kilometers per hour is completely obliterated in a flat 2.8 seconds, while hitting 200 takes just 7 seconds flat on its way to a blistering 330 km per hour top speed. But raw mechanical horsepower is completely useless if you cannot forcefully manipulate the atmosphere around you. The 788HS deploys the most advanced, track-focused aerodynamic packaging ever applied to this chassis, driving downforce up by a massive 10% over the already extreme 765LT. Look at the front face. It integrates a pure, Formula One-inspired S-Duct bonnet that inhales high-pressure air through the lower fascia and channels it cleanly over the front lid to pin the nose down. The body panels feature louvered front wings, flying buttresses, and an aggressive, gloss-carbon active rear wing armed with full DRS functionality. Beneath the skin, the stance has been dropped by 5 millimeters, riding on a highly recalibrated version of the Proactive Chassis Control 3-linked hydraulic suspension system. And look at the unsprung mass thresholds. For the first time ever in this model family, McLaren has engineered a historic, superlight forged wheel design utilizing a true centerlock hub mechanism. These high-performance wheels are clamped by massive, 6-piston monoblock calipers and high-thermal carbon ceramic discs derived directly from the legendary McLaren Senna, ensuring absolute, repeatable stopping telemetry on the limit. Modern supercar ever built? So, let's bring this technical visual tour to a definitive, highly objective conclusion. Is the McLaren 788HS the ultimate expression of modern supercar design, or is it just a collector-grade numbers game? If you look at the raw data, the engineering achievement is absolute. By combining elite F1 aerodynamics of raw 788 horsepower pure combustion V8 and historic centerlock hardware into one unhybridized package, Woking has delivered a monumental, visceral masterpiece. It is the perfect, loudest possible goodbye to a bloodline that redefined performance standards. I'm Ava. Tell me if this pure V8 high sport finale completely rules your dream garage, and let's get into the technical debate in the comments. And if you want to stay completely ahead of the global automotive curve, make sure to hit that subscribe button right now. Turn your notifications on, and I will see you in the next breakdown.